Greetings. This is N8QE and my name is Bob. Welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club called K8BF for the net. This repeater system accepts inputs from Echolink, so I'll be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. This repeater receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls with a PL tone of 118.8, plus the Echolink node of K8BF-L. I'll be your net control this evening. As always, if you have any emergency or priority traffic, you can enter it at any time. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m., the monthly meeting held at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road. We look forward to seeing you there. Also, a Zoom link is also available on the website for those who can't attend in person. The PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org. You can find more information about PCARS on our website. PCARS also has a number of special interest groups that meet at the club every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the latest award-winning radiogram newsletter on the website for all information about these and other PCARS activities. During the net, I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-in since they have a slight delay in audio. When you check in, please give me your call, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call as I get them. Please be aware that the repeater system has a 4-minute timeout. All right, we're ready to go. First, we'll go to Echolink, and I've got Echolink up, and up first on my list tonight is Gary, WB2RPW. Go ahead, Gary.
Very good evening, everybody on the net. K8BF WB2RPW, Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Very good evening to everybody on the net. Not much going on, Bob. Went up to the city today for a doctor's appointment, and the air temperature was 89 degrees with the humidity, and then it's hotter underground because I travel via subway, so I decided against that and then got back on the train and came back home and scheduled an appointment for next week. Too hot to do anything. So we hopped on the train and came back home, and then had a good field day too, and hopefully helped some guys out, and worked K8BF on 20 meters. But I had a good field day, and a very good evening to everybody, and WB2RPW back to net.
Gary, I'm glad you had a good field day, and it's not quite that hot here in Ohio today. It was only about 85 here in Talmadge, but we are expecting 90s over the weekend, so it's going to get hotter here. All right, next on the list I've got Bob, WB8OVQ on Echolink. Go ahead, Bob, with your comments.
This is Bob, WB8OVQ down in Uniontown. Yeah, not much for the net, though I am trying to work the 13 colonies. And I got 2 more states and the England and the French station, and I should have a clean sweep, hopefully. And that's about it. Now, you all have a good 4th tomorrow. This is WB8OVQ.
All right, Bob, WB8OVQ, 13 colonies. I've already got my 13 colonies worked plus the 3 bonus stations, so I'm in good shape. It actually, this year was probably the easiest I've seen it. There was a lot of activity on the first day, and the only one I had trouble with was the one in England, and I got him on in the morning on the second day. So I'm feeling good. I've got my clean sweep, and I've already sent off for my certificate. All right, next on the list I've got Karen, WD8BIW. Go ahead, Karen.
Hi, this is Karen, WD in Uniontown. I had to have a compressor put on my car. My air conditioning went kapooey, and so that was quite a bit of money this week to put into that, but it does feel good to have the air conditioning back again. And I haven't started on my 13 colonies yet because I have to wait for the radio because we only have one that I can get on. It pops on there. So I have to wait for he gets done and then I can get on and get mine. Just want to tell everybody to have a good 4th and be careful driving this weekend and enjoy the weather. And that's about all I have, and that's that.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, have a great Independence Day weekend here. Should be a nice holiday weekend. All right, that's all for Echolink now. So next, I'm going to move on to RF with announcements. RF check-ins with announcements. Who's out there? Anyone out there, officer or club member who has an announcement for the net tonight? Not hearing any. I'm going to go through some announcements that I have here. First, I'd like to give a big thanks to Tony, W-A-A-R, and all the team captains there for a great 2025 field day experience with PCARS this year. It was a lot of fun, like it always is, and what a great location it is out there. All right, other announcements. On July 12th is the antenna build for that 3-band link dipole. It's still up on the website, so you can still get in there and get one if you want to build it on the 12th, Saturday. On July 19th at the club site is the North American RIDI QSO party. So if you're interested in learning how to do RIDI or you want to help and have some fun with RIDI, come on out. There'll be a QSD coming out from Chuck on that. On August 9th is the K8BF 20th Anniversary Special Event, Open House and Barbecue. That's going to be a lot of fun. Watch for more details on QSD or check the latest radiogram for information. And don't forget, we also have our meeting coming up on July 14th, the monthly meeting there at the American Legion Hall. All right, that's the announcements as I have them. So now I'm ready to go to RF check-ins. Who would like to check in? Please call K8BF now.
PA Go Papa November, Tim and Kent.
All right, W8GPN there, Tim in Kent. Go ahead with your comments.
It's going to be in and out. Been busy running around, so I haven't even gathered my thoughts, but I wanted to check in. I missed last week, totally forgot, because I'm trying to make all the check-ins on Thursday all the way through, what is it, December. So anyway, hope everyone has a safe and happy 4th, and stay safe. K8BF back at you. This is Whiskey 8 Go Papa November 73.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for checking in. Looking for more check-ins. Please call K8BF now.
WB8LCD, Tom in Sugarbush Knolls.
Go ahead, Tom. What have you got for the net?
Well, I just want to say hello to everybody, and I got Jenny, KD8LIR here, listening with me again tonight. It's hard to get in there before Tim. Man, he's got quick fingers on the mic button when you call for that first check-in. But good to hear those folks who have been on already. And I took off at noon today, and I'm looking forward to a weekend of really not doing a whole lot of anything. I might even try to get on the air a little bit, which is something I haven't had the luxury to do a whole lot of the last couple of years. But we might try to get a couple of the 13 colonies before it's over. So nothing else to say except I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and America's a great place to live. I'm glad I live here, and glad I know all you guys, too. 7-3, WB8LCD, back to net.
All right, Tom. Same to you. Okay, looking for more check-ins. Please call K8BF now.
GOA, Greg and Bainbridge.
W8KFW, Carl, Ravenna Township, checking in.
All right, I did get a double. Greg, I got you. Carl, I got you. I didn't get your call sign, but we're going to go ahead with Greg first, and then I'll come back to you, Carl. Go ahead, Greg. What do you got for the net?
Okay, well, I don't have anything really for the net. Just want to wish everybody a happy 4th. Hope everybody has a good weekend, and stay safe and have fun. I hear a bunch of booms going off already around here right now. Glad to hear the people checking in. Bob, thanks for running the net. As usual, you're doing a great job. Thanks for reminding me about the 13 colonies. I forgot about that. So I'll have to see what I can do about that. I think I had a clean sweep the 1 year. But anyways, that's about all I have to do. Yeah, just remember to check in. Glad to hear from everybody, and hope Karen had a good vacation. She was gone on vacation down south there. And that's about it. So 73s, everybody. K8BF, K8TOA.
Greg, thanks for checking in, and yeah, same to you. Enjoy the holiday. All right, now let's go to Carl in Ravenna. Carl, give me your call sign again.
Whiskey 8, Kilowatt, Foxtrot, Whiskey, W8KFW, over here in Ravenna Township.
All right, W8KFW. Carl, go ahead with your comments for the net tonight.
All righty. Well, I've had a beautiful day today. First of all, before it got too hot outside, I got my grass cut. I said to myself, well, I might as well go ahead and load up the equipment and take a run down to the park. And I did a photo over there at West Branch. I got 50 more contacts within an hour and 20 minutes. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, that FPF 710 and the ATOS 120. I'll tell you what, that's a good combination, especially for photo. Anyhow, that's all I got over here. Everybody have a good holiday, and make sure you have all 10 phalanges on your hand before the holiday's over. Watch them boom boom. 7-3's off. W8KFW is clear.
Carl, glad you had a good photo outing there. That sounds like a really good voting. That's a lot of contacts in a very short time. All right, looking for more check-ins, please call K8BF.
KD8OBA in Ravenna, Ken in Ravenna.
KD8OBA, Ken in Ravenna. Go ahead with your comments.
I don't have a whole lot. I spent all week with the wife in the hospital. She had pneumonia. Hopefully, she should be coming home tomorrow. So, it's been kind of an unproductive week. So I hope everybody has a good holiday, and everybody take care. KD8OBA, back to net.
Hi, Ken. Sorry to hear about your wife. Give her our best, and we'll put her in our prayers so that she gets over the pneumonia. All right, looking for another check-in, K8BF.
N8SKN, Bob and Sugar Bush Knolls.
K8SKN. Bob there in Sugarbush Knolls. Go ahead, Bob, with your comments.
Good evening, Bob, and everybody here on the net. Thanks, Bob, for taking the net. And as Greg said, you're doing a great job. And I really don't have much here. Just looking forward to the long holiday weekend and having some fun outdoors before it gets too hot. So I'm going to leave it at that. So K8BF, this is 88SKN, 7-3s, everybody.
Hi, Bob. Yeah, it's going to be a nice weekend, and there's not saying there's any rain. It's just going to be fairly hot into the 90s. All right, looking for more check-ins. And our K8BF is looking for more check-ins with the Portage County Amateur Radio Service 2-meter net.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY. Ralph in Stowe.
N8BAY, Ralph, they're in Stowe. Go ahead, Ralph, with your comments for the net.
N8BAY, good evening, Bob, and everyone on the net. Just wanted to check in and wish everyone a happy 4th of July and hopefully a safe one for everyone. Drink plenty of water because it's going to be a warm one. Anyway, N8BAY, back to net control.
You're right, Bob, Ralph. It's great to stay hydrated when it's hot like this. All right, looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
November Romeo 8 Whiskey, Russ in Edinburgh Township.
10R8W, Russ there in Edinburgh. Please come back and give us your comments, Vice President.
Yeah, and what a P4 Vice President I am. Had a great time at this year. Although I didn't make one single contact, I did see a lot of friends and members and had a good meal. As a matter of fact, I got pork chops on the grill and brats right now. So I took a break to come and check in to make sure I get my 20 for 20 anyway. That's it for me. Everybody be safe. Have a happy 4th of July and 73. NR8W, clear.
All right, Russ, thanks for checking in and enjoy those pork chops and brats. Okay, looking for another check-in. Call K8BF.
DAU, Dan in Suffield.
Dan in Suffield, come back and give me your call sign a little bit slower.
Whiskey Delta 8, Delta Alpha Uniform.
All right, got it there, Dan, WD8DAU. Dan, go ahead with your comments for the net tonight.
Had a nice time at Field Day and wishing everybody a happy 4th. WD8DAU.
All right, very good there, Dan. All right, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF.
88 WCK, Rick in Shalersville.
K8 WCK, Rick there in Shalersville. Come on back and give us your comments.
Thank you, Bob. It was a nice net tonight. You got a lot of action. You're juggling the ball and pins. It's very nice. Had a great time at Field Day. Set up, tear down, operate, dinner. It was all fantastic. Took me till Tuesday to recover. Not a whole lot going on here. I do have another little project for next year's Field Day, if I get it. Almost got it ready to present. So we'll talk to the leaders for next year and see if we can have something a little bit beneficial for our setup. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. And back to net, this is K8WCK.
All right, Rick. Yeah, you have a great holiday, too. And enjoy. All right, looking for more check-ins. K8BF, Portage County Amateur Radio Service, 2-meter net.
N8WCP, Mike in Rootstown.
N8WCP, Mike. Go ahead from Rootstown.
All right. Well, hey, good evening, Bob, and everyone on the net, and thank you for running tonight's net. Certainly do appreciate that. And I'll echo your earlier comments. Field day went very good, and I appreciate everybody who helped set up the meter station or work the station. Really was a good time, and we had a little rain Saturday morning, but I don't think that dampened anybody's spirits, and we got up and running in time, and I think we just had a good time overall. And really appreciate Tony's efforts to set up field day. He does a lot, and we often forget about that. But he really does a lot to get things put together, and more importantly, he brings the food, or at least makes arrangements to get the food. So that's always nice as well. Everyone have a safe and happy July 4th weekend, and we'll catch you down the log. N8WCP.
All right, Mike. Yeah, 20-meter field day was a blast. That was a nice new radio that I'd never operated before, but it was a lot of fun. Can't say anything bad about field day there. We had a great time. All right, looking for another check-in, and this is K8BF. Didn't hear anybody that time, but let me go through the announcements, and then I'll come back and see if there's anybody else wants to check in. Again, on July 12th at the club site is the antenna build for the 3-band link dipole. More information available to sign up on the website PCARS. July 19th is the North American RIDI QSO party at the club site. Watch for more information on the QST. If you want to learn how to run RIDI or you want to just have fun and operate RIDI, come on out to the club site that day. August 9th is the K8BF 20th anniversary open house special event and barbecue. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of information in the new radiogram that just came out. And don't forget our next monthly meeting is going to be July 14th at the American Legion Hall there in Kent. So plan on attending if you can. If you can't, we also have a Zoom link available for those who can. All right, that's announcements that I have them. Let's see if there's anyone else would like to check in. Please call K8BF now. Hearing nothing, I'm going to close the net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to check into the net. Your participation is very, very much appreciated. PCARS would especially like to thank Ed, K8IV, the repeater owner, for allowing us to use his repeater system for the PCARS net. I'll now turn the repeater back to regular amateur use. 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. K8BF is clear. Also, N8QE is clear and going QRT. 73 all, and everyone have a great Independence Day weekend. Bye-bye.
KD8OBA, this is WBLCD.
Yeah, right there, Tom. KD8OBA.
Yeah, just I'll echo Bob, prayers for your wife, and what's her first name?
Jan, Juliet, Alpha, November.
Okay, is she licensed?
Yeah, it's K8BFA.
K8BFA. Okay, good. I got it down there. Appreciate it. Hope you guys get to have a wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. Meaning, hope she gets home. 7-3, and we'll look for you a little later on here, probably out at the next month's meeting. WB8LCD.
Roger. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, she should be home tomorrow. We're hoping she's home tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow or Saturday. So either way, I'll be glad to see her come home. Okay, take care there. Appreciate the prayers. K8OBA.
I bet you'll be glad to see her home. One way, Thursday, Friday or Saturday, whichever day it works out. But hopefully it's sooner the better. WB8LCD.